with you, heaven is a place on earth, and I will take you there. I'll take you. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome to the Take Gang. If you've never been here before, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the bell to be notified every single time that I pull up, okay? Thank you guys so much for the love, the support, the bookings, the donations, and everything that you do to provide love for this channel. If you'd like to book a personal reading, hit the very first link in the description box to make that happen. Head on over to the Goddess of the Unknown to book your personal reading today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns regarding your reading or booking a reading, then you may message me through the site. It will email me directly and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. Alright, if you enjoyed this video enough, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you would like to leave a donation, there is a virtual tip jar in the description box. Always appreciated, never required. Thank you so much in advance. So as you can tell from the title, today's video is a pick a card on how does your sex appeal influence others. This should be very interesting. And part 2 of this reading is also very interesting. It's a topic that was brought to me, and it's titled A Significant Step Towards Your Dharma. If you don't know what dharma is, you can substitute the word purpose in its place. So this is just a significant step towards your personal progress on your journey through this life. So no long talking, let's go ahead and get this ish on and poppin'. We have 4 groups. We have group number 1 with the Fountain Tarot and this black obsidian point. We have group number 2 with the magical spell cards and amethyst. Group number 3, we have the dreamscape cards with the black tourmaline for protection. And we have group number 4, this beautiful smoky quartz tower paired with the starseed oracle. Please feel free to pause the screen to make your selections. Much love to you and many blessings, and let's see what this reading has to offer you. And don't forget to tune into part 2. Group number 1, you selected this black obsidian point, and before we get started, I want to dive into this little baggie here. I was guided to do this. I want to see what I pull out first and what I intuitively pick up from that. So okay, I'm hearing that's it. All right. Oh, it was just 2 things. That's crazy. Okay. All right, let's see. So this is most definitely an amethyst pebble. Really small. Okay, it's really small. Really small. And this seahorse. This seahorse is making me think of masculine protective energy, okay? Masculine, but not in a toxic sense of the term. I mean the divine masculine, the protector of the home. There we go. The power source, the powerhouse, the power bank. I'm seeing that the way that your sex appeal influences others is that you make them feel very safe, very comforted. There's something about people feeling safe to express their ideas, their thoughts, concerns, or just anything like that with you. People feel like you won't judge them. Okay, this is the first message that's coming through for you guys. People really feel like you will not judge them. You not dare her to fly, but if someone tries to infiltrate your space, the same cannot be promised. Very protective over your space, over your time, your energy, and the things that you put your time, energy, and effort into, which involves the people and places and things closest to you. Anyone that knows you beyond the regular scope, like people that are friends with you, people that date you, your parents or guardians or grandparents. I'm seeing that these people see a side of you that the world doesn't get to see. And of course that's the case with everyone, but what I'm saying is on the outside you just come across as like this statue, honestly. Like, I'm not statue in the sense of lifelessness, but statue in the sense of solidarity. Again, like, this is very solid, and it's literally a source of energetic power and bringing it down. And you see how this one point delivers, what is this? Delivers energy to whatever the source is here. Exactly. This is all the things, this bottom piece makes up all of the things that you protect, that you stand for. Okay. You are this, you are literally this point. And this one point brings all this energy down this side to this point, down this side to this point, to these sides, and to this point. You know, it's just, you do a lot for the people that are close to you, the people that you protect, the people, places, and things. Because I'm seeing that this is like your job, your car, your loved ones, your siblings, okay, all of that. And when I say that the world doesn't see the same side, they don't see why you are this way. They just see that you are this way, that you're like this person that they shouldn't F with, okay? But then on the other hand, it's not just a person that they shouldn't F with. It's also someone that people can depend on. Wow, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups. So it's funny that we were talking about all this masculine energy to be met with one of, in my opinion, the most feminine energies in the tarot. And that's exactly what I meant when I was talking about the divine masculine. The divine masculine does not shy away from the divine feminine within. This is a healthy, balanced, sensual, sexual energy. And you know what's wild is that I forgot that we were even discussing sex appeal, because it's not about that with you. This is, life is way, exactly, life is way deeper than that, okay? So it's kind of like your sex appeal, the way that you influence people is to not turn them on because, oh yeah, you may look good, or you may smell good, or you may whatever. But they get turned on by your intellect, by your power, by your standstill. I'm getting water that is completely still. Like your calmness, your coolness, your collectedness. The Three of Swords. And as I'm saying that, this card looks as though it has mountains or water in the background. To me, it could go either way. As I was just talking about calm water, and I see there's a little rainbow here. I'm hearing butterfly, so that might be a significant spirit animal or just sign or symbol for you. I'm also seeing like an iguana or just like a larger lizard. And I'm hearing montana. Is that like mountains in Spanish or something that could be relevant to someone? Some of you are into like either fencing or lacrosse. What is staffing is what I'm hearing. Oh, I'm also getting like spearfishing. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue on. Oh, it's funny I say spearfishing and we have this seahorse. My mind just forgot for a second. And then we have the Queen of Cups, all this water here, and then this Three of Swords that could very easily be water as well. The Eight of Coins. Oh my gosh, look, guys. The power, the source is you, and you're putting it together and you're connecting all these points, all these sides, all these angles, all these ideas. You are the connector, you are the glue, you are the conductor. Why did I put that? See, but you don't call for credit, okay? That's why why did I just put this card down? It makes no sense. Your face is so visible here, okay? And your card wanted to come in facing down because there's no need for all the attention. Like, honestly, I'm laughing because I feel like it kind of overwhelms you a bit. Like, you have a very sweet and genuine and sincere vibe about you. And it's like, I feel like you are appealing to the eye to the majority of people. And it's not that you aren't grateful to be attractive, but you're also like, okay, but it's kind of distracting. Like, it's like people being attracted to me is kind of distracting me. Okay, that's the kind of vibe that you're in. Oh, wow, okay. And then we have the Four of Swords that just came out. Oh, there's a little bird. But for some of you, instead of a bird, it's really a butterfly. Like, something about butterflies is very relevant here, my goodness. And the Emperor. You are that solid foundation. Like, are you seeing what I'm talking about here? Like, these four swords, four is the number of stability, okay? Most homes, building structures have four main sides, points, angles. That's the centerpiece. And look at this, four. All these 3D shapes that I was talking about, and the fact that I pointed it all out here, the puzzle is just putting itself together. And at the end of it all, we are talking about the power that you have within you that turns people on in a different way. Like, you're the type that turns someone on when you're in a suit, as opposed to, oh, like, this person's half naked. That's how you turn people on. Yeah, the strength card. It's not what you cannot do or what you seem to be lacking that attracts people to you. It's all that you can do, all that it seems that you could do, all that you try your best to do, all that you've overcome. Okay, there's just a lot of admiration here. That's how your sex appeal really influences people, is that they first admire you, okay? And for some, it turns into something deeper, okay? And I do see that with the Three of Swords and the Emperor here. For some of you, you might even be like a bachelor, bachelorette. Like, you don't really, you're not searching, you're not hunting. But if it's there, it's there. Okay. King of Wands. All right, but we ended this reading, well, the tarot portion, we ended it with the King of Wands. This is that strong, militant figure that I had literally described up until this point, finally showing up again at the end of the reading. You will always shine brightest at the end of it all, at the end of the day, because of your humility in the way that you work. And this is not to say that you have to belittle yourself or not take credit, or to say that if you do take credit that you're a bad person. It's not that at all. This is just speaking in terms of you, no comparisons involved. You will always win. You will always prosper at the end of the day because your heart is in the right place. All right. Now getting into the magical spell cards. I don't want to make too much noise. I feel like we're vibing. And this card wants to speak to you. Wow. Wisdom. The number 7. On a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. Look at how that one owl seems to be allowing the other owl to take charge, to be the one to speak up. You are the one that people want to lead them. Honestly, presidential material is coming through here. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Or like some sort of honorable, significant, political or public figure. Okay, I'm hearing she's a stand-up guy, okay? But take it as it resonates. Whether you want to be referred to as he, she, they, them, whatever. but just take it as you are a stand-up individual. That's why I was hearing stand still and stagnant and still and stuff. You're a stand-up guy. No matter who you are simply a stand-up guy. Look, and because of that, success is at the bottom of the deck. You will always win at the end of the day, okay? At the end of it all, okay? This is not to say that you're going to win every battle, because no. It's kind of like because you sacrifice some battles, you ultimately win the war. But this is definitely not to be mistaken for anything violent at all. That analogy is just an analogy, because for some of you, you might even be pacifists. Like, you just don't even believe in fighting. Like, what the hell is that? Okay. I'm just seeing the bigger person here. That's what it is. You have this energy, this sex appeal that makes you feel like the bigger person in every given scenario, and it makes people respect you, and the respect that they have for you while they're down here, they're kind of like, oh, this person's kind of sexy, they kind of got some nice shoulders, you know? Like, it's after the initial meeting that they're like, oh, this person's kind of like, okay, all right. The architect, it's the image that your energy builds in people's lives that then makes them see you in a whole different way. And remember, I was talking about the architect. Okay, so are you an architect? Is that a desire that you have to build structures? Or this could be a metaphorical structure. Oh my gosh, there's a butterfly. Oh my gosh, there's butterflies. Or they could be moths, but either way. Look, one right there, there. Okay. Wow. I'm hearing the term mastermind. Like, you guys are really intelligent, okay? Wow, the elephant. And speaking of intelligence, I feel like the elephant is a very intelligent, beautiful, dynamic creature, but also a gentle giant. Hence, well, gentle giant in most cases, because yeah, I've seen some elephant fights on Animal Planet. Okay, they get wild, they get brazy. But speaking in terms of this reading and how this energy is picking up, it's the wisdom, it's the isn't it the saying that the elephant never forgets, and how there's water around this elephant? Okay, there's just this energy of flow. Again, gentle giant. I'm picturing the birds that sit on the back of the elephants and like all the safari animals, you know, like there's something about direction and travel for you too. You guys might meet a lot of people traveling. If you haven't, then you can take this as a sign that you will. Let's see. And then we have the Death Mother here. And I see just this slow progress of releasing shadows. And when I say shadows, I'm not referring to the important shadows that make you you. I mean the shadows that can be shed away, okay? You are like water. You allow things to flow, okay? I'm hearing slowly confronting all my demons inside. I take a dive, then rewind more wise. Okay. How many is that? If it's 3 or 4, I'll take it. It's 4, okay. I'll take it. Bottom of the... Who said that? Whose spirit got in here said, I know you will? Who said that? Okay. Your life is a canvas. I'm sorry. Somebody's spirit guide is in here, a cloud, okay? I'm hearing the sign of Aquarius, okay? So if you're an Aquarius and you know that you have a funny spirit guide, they are here, all right? Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So there we have that architect energy. You love to build, you love to explore, you love to seek. I'm hearing you love to change. You are not afraid of change, okay? So let's go ahead. Oh, wow. I'm being brought to our last 4 points as we kept talking about the number 4 in your reading: structure, dependency, reliability, the home front. You are all of this and all of that, okay? And with the number 7 highlighted at the center of your reading, this just definitely tells me that you are important, you are significant, and not because you are, again, looking for any type of recognition for it, but just because your heart is in the right place and you tend to do the right thing, okay? So again, your sensual identity is found in your strength and the way that you make people feel protected and strong, and then they start to notice the little things about you. Because at first it's just the strength of a black obsidian point when they first meet you, and then they take a deeper dive into your mind, hence why the amethyst came out, crown chakra, highlighting once they get to take a deeper dive into seeing the real you, emphasis on the words dive and seeing. I want you to use that as seaing, like the ocean, seeing, because we have this seahorse here. There's just a lot of depth, a lot of understanding, a lot of connectivity within you, all right? We have you got the love. Exactly. This is beautiful. Is it Hadarian energy? Codependency, boundaries. So here we have this energy of people really relying on you. How there are multiple faces blended into this image. I just see that when people speak of you, they know that there's more coming along than what was originally stated. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Because, okay, this is a message I'm being given. Someone that marries you or someone that chooses to be with you has to be comfortable with sharing you, not necessarily in romantic ways, but sharing you with the world because of the type of person that you are, the type of energy that you have, and just the way that you function and thrive in the world. You are very connective. You like to relate to people. You're really able to dive deep with people. You really dominate in the people's lives that you drop into, if you will. And so they kind of can't forget you. So I feel like you have a lot of friends, a lot of connections, a lot of this, a lot of that. And it's not because you're fake or you're phony or you're flawed, it's just people actually like you. All right. Messenger. Is this Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance? Cyrus or Sirius? I don't know. I feel like you could pronounce it anyway, anywhere. But this is what I mean. A messenger eventually comes with a pack, hence Jesus and the disciples. There's always someone that's going to want to share the message. All these gems here, there's a lot of value constantly being birthed from you. I'm hearing you are a cosmic mother, a cosmic grandmother. I'm seeing like an elder elephant here. Is that? Lord, please forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't know. If I offend, I'm sorry. Is it Ganesha? Okay. But one of the images I'm seeing is an elephant with a prominent head, and it's clearly, this one is actually wearing a dress, like almost like an apron with intricate stitch work. I'm seeing the color blue is significant here, the throat chakra. And all paths lead home, inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Can I be honest? I'm seeing these as stone people, and you run through and you touch them individually and they come alive. While you are journeying through this maze down here, you are simultaneously waking people up. Like oh wow, that's a beautiful story. Like You don't have to have it all figured out to be appealing, to be attractive to people, to even be sexy, to even be protective, to even be masculine to people. You don't have to be all that you think you have to achieve. Because I see that there is like a main destination, or like a major goal that you're trying to reach, and you feel like you are less of a man or less than a woman or less than a person until you reach this point. And I just want you to know that that is false. You are not what you achieve or the amount of people that you save. It's where your heart is at when you decide to make the decisions that you decide to make. Okay. And finally, we have activated earth, power, places, ley lines, trust where you are led. Wow. As we were just talking about that maze there, I feel like this is a destination that I was referring to. The maze gets you to this destination, but before you can reach this major point of no return, there are people that need to be touched by your story along the way. Take this as it resonates in your life, but know that you are a blessing and you are being blessed as you bless others. So even when you don't see purpose in your steps because maybe you're not helping enough people, or you're not saving enough lives, or you didn't pass that one test, I want you to know that you play a significant role in someone else's life. And I think that for a lot of you, this brings you a lot of peace. And so Spirit really wants you to know this right now. All right. We are opening up deep, sensual, cosmic paths and rhythms right now. This ain't no old school sex appeal reading on the channel. Like, this isn't hyping your ego. This is making you sexy from within. You're glowing from within. That's the sex appeal that you have, okay? So, wow, beautiful reading. Thank you so much for choosing and trusting me to be a reader. I hope this reading brought a little bit of peace, love, light, healing, clarity, most importantly, truth and motivation to keep you going. You are a strong force, a force to be reckoned with. You are going to make magnificent changes in the world. You already are. There's so many people that already look up to you, that love you, that see you as so wise and see you so much more put together than what you see yourself as. Okay, so remember that your image of yourself is not always completely accurate. We tend to be our toughest judge, our hardest critic, harshest critic. But beneath that is so much strength, so much wisdom, so much heart. So remember, in the end, you will always, always, always win. And I've long talked enough. You head on over into your part 2 to see what significant step towards your dharma is waiting to grace you right now. Give this video a thumbs up. If you would like to leave a donation, there is a virtual tip jar in the description box. Always appreciated, never required. But let's go ahead and move on. All right, so group number 2. Oh, let me get the viewfinder here. Group number 2. If you selected amethyst and this is your reading. So I had on my rings and stuff, and I didn't want any of that when it came to your reading. You guys make people want to get down, nitty gritty, get to the heart of it all. So I'm going to use these charms and these mini crystals and stones to harness a bit of your energy before we get into the reading itself. Okay, so let's go ahead and mix some of these up. Harnessing group number 2's energy. How does their sensual energy influence others? Okay, let's see. You guys got a lot of energy. Okay, so, wow, we have the butterfly charm, and I actually just so happen to be lucky enough to rescue a butterfly from being stuck in a little sticky situation. Almost like how this little amethyst is stuck in a little sticky situation. Okay, so You have this rescuer energy about you. We have several amethyst crystals coming through. We have two. We have three clear quartz. This could be some sort of tourmalated quartz, something like that. And this is not turquoise, but it's blue, a teal color, okay? But right now I'm literally picking up the Little Mermaid for you guys. So that could be significant in your storyline, in your life somehow, or maybe you just remind people of mermaids in some way, shape, or form. And also the way that I have these separated, maybe you collect something, or maybe you used to. Some of you, shark's teeth is coming through here. But I'm seeing that you are someone who has a lot to offer, a lot of different sides, a lot of aspects to them. Someone who can't be put into a box here, okay? Your sensual energy has a lot to do with the way that you transform a situation, okay? With this butterfly being your center charm, I just kind of get this social butterfly, but I think you're better pronounced as an antisocial butterfly. Okay. I feel like you give a little bit to a lot. So you could be multi-talented or multi-faceted, tasking, okay? But you have your energy in a lot of different places, but you only give a little bit of your energy to a lot of different places. And then you give the majority, the lump sum of your energy to whatever it is that you so desire giving your energy to. All right, so when you're invested in something, when you're committed to something, you are 100% in, okay? So there's this off-limits energy that people pick up with when it comes to you. Okay, we have knowledge. The number 28, let me connect above and below. Oh my gosh. Let the knowledge of ancestors flow. So there's that off-limits energy that I was talking about. Land to be explored is what I just heard. There's something mysterious and or off limits about you. For some of you, you're married or in a relationship or something of this sort, or you are simply committed to your peace. Okay, we have the number 9 here, and this says, bridged goddess, in your sacred name, align with me, peace's flame. Did I say bridge? Bridget? I don't know what I said, but yeah, there's that. Let's get one more. For some of you, you could like wearing like oversized clothing, okay? And you might be a fire sign, moon or sun, okay? Or a Tauran. There's also Libra energy coming through here, all right? And we have beauty, the number 4. Yeah, so people feel like you are to be admired, like, but not too involved with, whatever that may manifest as in your life. I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. I don't know why, but I'm getting this energy of someone who is gone just as quickly as they appear, okay? Like a fairy godmother kind of energy is coming through for you right now. Okay, so this card wants to come out for you, and this wants to come at the bottom of the deck. Okay, and so the bottom of the deck is passion, the number 11. Rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. And right behind that, I have to point out is true love come to me. And what is this that's trying to peek out? Divine guidance. Okay, so this is all about, like, that's what I was picking up on when I was talking about that fire sign, moon or sun or wherever it may be. I was picking up on this energy that cannot be stopped. When you put your mind on something, it is going to be achieved, okay? And authenticity, it tends to be something that's a bit out of the box, out of the ordinary. You are abnormal in some sense, okay? Your norm is abnormal. Authenticity, who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. Yeah, like your entire life is somehow different from the majority, okay? Or just the way that you perceive life is different from the majority. But some way, shape, and form, you deviate from the norm, all right? Oh my, bro. You might be clumsy. Okay. Or you make people clumsy. I don't know what that was, but when I tell you that, it just came out of nowhere. Okay, so that whole little situation just kind of translated to me as people feel like they make a situation worse, or they throw you off of your groove here. Okay, there is sensual energy in your solidarity. Yeah, your light alone just really attracts a lot of people to you. People feel like you are intelligent, you are one of a kind, you're natural, you're beautiful. Okay, no matter your gender or what you resonate as, it's just this naturally healing and drawing light. Okay, like everything keeps being drawn to something. Like this butterfly drew in all of these energies around it. This light here is drawing in all of this around it. It's like the peace, this light is the center of all. This peace and this light is the center of all, and this butterfly is the center of all. We have the serpent. You naturally have a healing light about you, okay? I'm going to take both of those. When I tell you, there's like this, your soul cannot ignore its calling, okay? When something draws to you, you don't ignore it. When people are drawn to you, they don't ignore it. It's like people can't not be drawn to you in some way, shape, or form because they can learn something or they can take something away from the situation. Okay, this is something about your connection making people wiser, smarter, and more intelligent just moving forward, because of it's something about either you are slow to react or you are well thought out, or all of the above. Okay, but with this raven coming out with this sea turtle here, there's something about the dynamics. Maybe this is differences in age or background, or I'm getting this raven is almost preying on the sea turtle until the sea turtle transforms to a newer version, a thicker skin, the serpent. A hard shell to crack is the term that's coming through here. I feel like this group has either endured or has helped someone else endure some sort of sickness, illness, loss, grievance. And you were kind of that light that they needed in their life, that voice that they needed in their ear to tell them that everything was going to be all right. You were basically the good in the midst of the darkness that kept trying to crack this sea turtle's shell before it could harden completely to protect itself. It's like something about being vulnerable. You draw in vulnerable people that need your light to strengthen them, to show them the way, to guide them, to help them evolve. And this is in your sensual influence. It's your wisdom, your old soul. There's like this elder vibe coming through, this sense of respect. You're a teacher. you draw to your students in all shapes and forms. And this doesn't always have to take place in a classroom. For some of you, it quite literally does. But I'm just getting this energy of like predator and prey until one gains a certain bit of knowledge. You give the underdog hope. So I'm getting that younger people might fall for you, or like your students might fall for you. Or just people that you give good advice to might see see themselves in your life in a way that they maybe never considered, more romantic than they considered. Okay, it's about your light that kind of does one of three things, but it always boils down to inspiration. You either inspire them to learn more, you either inspire them to pursue like a more attractive version of themselves. I'm seeing like people that care more about their appearance for their own health. Okay, you might trigger people to want to get prettier more. Okay, that's one message coming through. And then you also trigger people to want to be more authentic. But at the end of the day, it's inspiration, it's enlightenment. You pull people out of a dark place. Yeah, I felt like I was like under this darkness trying to get to the end, and now everything's clearing up. You're like sage or clear quartz in an area that needs cleansing, or even smoky quartz, or just, but you have this more refreshing, renewing sense. You make people think bigger, dream bigger, when they get a glimpse of this sensual energy that radiates from off of you. I'm getting malachite and angelite crystals could really resonate with you. And aura, angel aura. It's your aura. Your heart space, your heart chakra radiates this iridescence, like rainbow reflective, just very intriguing light. You draw from all walks of life. You inspire people to want to become more cultured, more well-versed, less shallow. Okay, take a deeper dive, shedding old skin, allowing the self to grow. And then this raven is really coming through to me as a very significant predator in this case. I don't know why, but honestly, this raven is giving me more predator vibes than the serpent, and most definitely more than the sea turtle. I think it's the wisdom within the raven that just kind of magnifies its energy over all of this. I just feel like the raven is the ruler of this entire reading right now. I'm hearing because in the darkness you are light. So there's something about your sensual vibes that shine the brightest in a dark room, in a dark reality. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue on. Dun, 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 dun. I'm hearing like a combination of different Snoop Dogg songs right now. What can we add? How does my amethyst group influence people with their sensual energy? All right, someone just started cutting grass, okay? So you rev people's engines, okay? We have star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. Didn't I just say you get people started? That's that activation. That mower didn't start up until we got to this portion of your reading for a reason. There's something about you revving up and giving people life and giving people light and good vibes and good energy. I'm going to put this card here. All right, there's something about a fair balance, okay? And something about being in between, okay? Between is coming through. We, the Hathers, I believe that's how it's pronounced. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. That's what I'm saying, the in-between. What is in between that, okay? So you trigger people with your sensual energy to dig between what they tell themselves. You get people to read between the lines of the lies that they feed to themselves, okay? It's something about an escape. It's something about like assisting with plotting an escape from an unhappy or unhealthy situation. Yeah, the Knight of Coins. Like, this isn't just like magic that just happens overnight. No, this is something that is long lasting, okay? This is a revival I'm hearing. This is literally starting over a life. I'm hearing that song, How to Save a Life. I don't know. Is it called Save a Life? I don't know. My mind's not on that right now. Page of Swords. But this is all about embarking on new territory, new energies, new perspectives here. Having a childlike mind with the wisdom of an old soul. Let's get one last tarot card to close out this reading. Okay, or two more. We have the Four of Coins and the Six of Coins. The Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. You have this way of teaching people to protect the things that they love, protect the people that they love, especially if it costs you your sanity to give them what they desire. The Four of Coins here, like, this is about boundaries, and the Six of Coins, this is about knowing where you can give, what you can take, what you can put up for bargain, and what is just not negotiable, okay? That's what it is. Your existence alone, your sensual energy alone has so much powerful, intense, cutthroat lines in the sand, if you will. Like, it's boundaries to say, like, hey, don't cross this line unless I give you the okay to cross this line here. Whether this is sensual vibes or just regular day-to-day conversation, but there's just this hard stopping point to know not to get past this point, because if you try to kind of like infiltrate this butterfly's space, it feels like you're going to try to attack it, because a butterfly is very delicate. The slightest wrong move can injure them, can deter them, can be their ultimate demise. So you are aware of your fragility, and you keep boundaries aligned in place where they should be, and it makes other people consider where they should do the same in their own life, and how this can help them over time. There's something about investments and about your own happiness being important right now and then for the long run. This is not seeking purpose, but seeking wellness in the current moment. All right. Whew. Big releases, big energies of commitment, and knowing where you can and can't give, where you will and won't take, okay? This is how your sensual energy influences people, okay? You make them stronger, wiser, and a lot braver, and more open-minded, and more open to exploring life as opposed to shunning life, okay? You give people a sense of a beginner's mind. But I'm going to go ahead and leave your reading right here. Thank you so much for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. I hope this reading brought a little bit of peace, love, light, healing, clarity, but most importantly, truth and motivation to keep you going. Be sure to head on into part 2 so that you can find out the most significant step towards your dharma that you need to hear about right now. Much love to you. If you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up, or you can, you can leave a donation. There is a virtual tip jar in the description box. Always appreciated, never required. Be sure to follow our socials and all my other channels, advice, singing, personal videos, you name it, I got it. Much love to you. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, very first link in the description box to make that happen. Head on over to thegoddessoftheunknown.com and book your personal reading today. Much love to you, and until next time. Next group. Black Tourmaline. Black Tourmaline, group number 3. This is your reading. First, I'm going to pull some charms and some little crystals to see what messages want to come out for you before we even can hop in, okay? Wow, okay. So, we have this little trinket here. I'm not a practitioner of this religion. However, yes, Ganesha. Goodness, my voice. I should definitely trust my intuition. I just had to look it up because when I tell you, I do not want to be disrespectful. We have Ganesha, which means that I was right in one of the other readings. I think it was, I can't remember if it was group 2 or group 1, but someone was giving me the energy, the vibes. I was seeing Ganesha, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm seeing this, saying this name correctly, if I'm connecting the right name to the right image. Oh, luckily I did. So that is reassuring. Okay, and then we have this amethyst point. Okay, so we do have a couple of amethysts, which talks about clues and intuition. Okay, I'm hearing technology, so maybe some of you are studying technology or something of the sorts. I'm picking up on like this aquamarine energy, like maybe you like the color green or blue. Okay, and we have love here as well. And that just kind of tells me that you have this warm and genuine heart. Isn't Ganesha representative of love of some sort? Don't quote me on that. I would assume so. Most gods are, okay? Let's see. This is something about being very transparent, but keeping certain things hidden, like you are well thought out and well planned when it comes to what you let people know about you first. But what I do see is that above all, people see, I'm getting like this energy of my religion is love coming from you, okay? There's something about this transparency, upfrontness at first, and things kind of darken and become more solidified with time. Okay, you come across as like really perfect to people until like slowly over time they start to see your true colors. Okay, and beneath it all, they see that you've gone through a lot, you've experienced a lot, but you've learned a lot from it. Okay, so this is going through a lot of experiences, but taking love away from all of them, above everything, and just this energy of letting life let you grow wiser instead of bitter. You become more loving, you become more understanding. I'm seeing you laughing more as life progresses here too. So life is just going to go up from here. All right, so let's see how your sensual energy influences others. How does my group number 3 sensual energy influence others? Let's get 3 cards, one more. All right, we have the elephant. The elephant is oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ganesha is here. We have balance. The yin, the yang, that's what I'm saying. The yin and the yang, that's what I'm saying. The light, the transparency in you, like you are so light that you are transparent, but doesn't come without its consequences, without learning from. Wow. White eagle. I'm sorry. White owl in the harpy eagle. Goodness, I'm just like overwhelmed by the renewal here. This is significant karmic change. This is significant karmic awareness. And notice the theme of white and the white birds representing wisdom. And this is literally a card that speaks of overcoming the darkness and prevailing. This is like the phoenix energy here. So we have heavy emphasis on Scorpio. I'm also picking up heavy emphasis on Capricorn, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and Scorpio again. Okay, so Scorpio is really coming through here. And Ganesha is very relevant to those of you that selected this group, because there are several charms in this bag, and you just so happen to get Ganesha with an elephant card. So how beautiful is that? But yeah, that elephant is definitely representing psychic protection for me. So your sensual energy and influence over others has a lot to do with your dominance. People, like, even if people are naturally leaders, they kind of bow down to your energy and kind of want to see where you would take things. It's like WWJD, what would Jesus do? What would this person do? What would you do? Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Exactly. People want to learn from you. Okay, there's something about your transparency or your honesty or your depth that really appeals to people and makes them feel seen, makes them feel like they can see parts of you that they need to see. Again, that transparency, because you don't try to put on this front that you are perfect, and they feel like they can really learn from you. Okay, let's see. There's a lot of mystery though, like with both of these birds and just all of this energy. I just really want to know like what this person has gone through. Okay, you're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness, face your true north. Yeah, like this is the kind of energy of someone who you can tell has overcome a lot or has just kind of swallowed a lot of pride, going through some things, and you just really want to hear this person's story. The cosmic heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Exactly. Like the way that you impact people's lives with your sensual energy, it makes them feel alive, free, and abundant and imaginative once again. There's a lot of Piscean energy, this willingness to dive deep into the feelings, the emotions, and just deep truths of where we've been and how we should let that wisdom pride us as opposed to destroy us. Okay, we kind of take these hard hits, and you kind of teach people how to not take such a hard hit but learn how to dance with it, how to change your motion with it. Yeah, you may break a few bones trying to do these new motions, but once they heal up in the right angles and whatnot that you need, the flow becomes a lot easier. So this is talking about you learning to dance with life and bend and stretch and move and shake in ways that you maybe never have before. I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Exactly. This is learning to be yourself in the midst of life, but also remembering who you are, because you were once someone before, and those parts of you don't just die away. They just remold and dance and walk in different ways and manners and shapes, but they never really go anywhere. The energy just shifts, and you choose to shift it towards a higher plane. Okay, and that's due to your awareness, Queen of Swords. All right, so there's something about this like this protective, like feminine energy, someone who kind of knows the way. I'm getting this warrior of the light, a feminine warrior of the light. Yeah, like kind of like everything that you ask for kind of happens, in the sense of like snapping a finger, making a wish for someone else, it will come true, even when you don't know it. Yeah, the Fool. Like when you wish well on people, it happens. So do this more often, because you just never know when the universe and karma is going to turn in your favor and someone wishes you well. So wish people well. Look at that, the Eight of Swords. So there's this I don't see my own light energy coming off of you very strongly. Very strongly. Yeah, you are so consumed by Everything that you want seems to be clouding this Ten of Cups at the center of it all. We have the Seven of Coins coming out with the Ten of Wands. This is like being overburdened with the length and the commitment behind it all. Hence the Ten of Cups. It's like this commitment is tough, but the High Priestess knows that it shall be rewarding here. Okay, so I am getting this energy of a tired warrior, most definitely, but there's something within you that will never quit, will never give up. Wow. And so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card. And so you will manifest change, okay? Ganesha is calling in right now, and I keep seeing love. Like, I don't know why I feel like there's like a oracle card or something that's like pretty common and well known with Ganesha being associated with love or the god of love. I'm really not sure. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But it's just getting you to focus on the love of it all. The good, the bad, the beautiful, the ugly. Look, the Six of Wands. Look at how you've won, you've overcome. This person's laughing now. This person's happy. This person's grateful. This person is graceful. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Justice, because at the end of the day, it all works out. So, this is the way that your sensual energy influences people. It makes them feel safe in a way that they believe in their dreams. They believe in love again, okay? Whether this is love outside of the self, universal love, or however it may manifest in their life, but it's something about you stepping into a room and whatever it is, like your passion for something or just your belief in something that cannot be seen, really packs a punch and turns people on in a way that gets them revved up and ready for life. Oh my gosh, talk about revving up for life. 44, new beginnings, thus wanting to branch out and explore new territory, doing new things, okay? It's your self-assured attitude that radiates off of you sensually, that bleeds onto other people, bleeds onto their path, and makes them want to try new things. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. There's something about any life that you touch, whether this is, I'm getting like, for some of you, this is like through the internet, for some of you, this is in real life or just in passing. But it's something about just a glance in your direction or just a conversation with you or just a laugh with you somehow turns over a new leaf, or is the seed that is planted in order to guide this person to turn over that new leaf in their life. Wow, towards a healthier, more abundant and promising future. We have health 30, Mother Earth, sweet Mother Earth, bright, bring me your health and might. Making people believe in life, love, and liberty once again. I want to bring emphasis to the center of your reading. We have balance, new beginnings, the Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups, the Cosmic Heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Balance, understanding that some days are going to feel like the Ten of Wands, while other days are going to be like the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Wand days, they take a lot of your energy. They send you in the Seven of Coins, like, is it really worth it mentality. You're weighing your options, we understand, but remember those Ten of Cups days on those Ten of Wands days, those Ten of Cups days when you just know that it's going to happen, okay? You're being called to admire the beauty in yourself that others admire in your sensual influence, and that is your optimism, okay? It's definitely found in your optimism. Hence the Cosmic Heart, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer, knowing that what you devote yourself to will blossom, will become more abundant, will become this foundation that you can depend on. There is balance, there is liberty, there is life, there is fairness, okay? You're just being called to recognize this light in yourself and how you show other people that this light is present in life, because I feel like sometimes your light is so bright that you get blinded to other people's light, and I feel like you somehow do this thing. It's like the self-sabotaging thing where your light is so bright that you can't see other people's light to inspire your light, but because you know that it's your light surrounding you, you kind of dim it down, be like, oh, it's just my light. I hope that makes sense, but let me just let you know that you have a very bright light, and you're being called to admire other people admiring your light, because this is when you shine the brightest. This is when you see why it's all worth it. You're being called to observe why people look up to you, or why people come to you for certain things. For some of you, observe why do people come to you for shoe advice, or for hair advice, or for food advice. Like, it's, what do people come to you for? It could be big, small, multiple things, whatever the case may be. What do people come to you for? And you're being called to appreciate this part of yourself, because it's something to be nourished and invested into, so that it can flourish into something much grander and greater. You can overcome all the hardships if you just allow yourself to see the light. Thank you so much for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. I hope this reading brought a little bit of peace, love, light, healing, clarity, but most importantly, truth and motivation to you. I hope that you found this reading helpful. I keep looking at this card over here. I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. You are a very wise and intelligent soul with a deep well of knowledge, but some days you get dragged down to the 3D, and you're being called back to the higher plane, the higher frequency, to remember that what you commit to will flourish, it will grow, because this is how you impact other people to think and to believe and to dream. And so what would it be if you are this bright light that doesn't even see your own light, and you're not even gaining from your own light? You're being called to gain from your own light at this time. Be your own inspiration. This is talking about self-worth. Okay, I just see you guys really getting your sea legs is what's coming through here. I don't know, like, you've transformed, you're stepping onto new lands, new territory, okay? And your legs are getting stronger now. You are more stable, more secure, more balanced, like this elephant here. So allow yourself to grow into that. If you'd like to book a personal reading, very first link in the description box to make that happen. Much love to you. Give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoyed and would like to leave a donation, there is a virtual tip jar in the description box. Always appreciated, never required. And much love to you. Don't forget to check out part 2 to find out significant messages towards your dharma. But let's go ahead and get into the next group. So group number 4, I'm picking up heavy I know energy, and I'm getting Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius. I was going to randomly pick charms, but this one was standing out as I was shuffling the cards for you all, shuffling the deck, and this charm has to come out, okay? This charm has to come out with this smoky quartz generator. It's just a part of your divine message that was meant to come out today. So let's go ahead and get a few more charms to see what else wants to come out for you. Okay. So we have this heart, this seahorse. This appears to be tiger's eye, okay? I don't really know what that is. Don't know what that is. Some sort of white. This is like a cream caramel color. This could be a dark blue or black, really can't tell. But what I can tell you, and this is the amethyst. But what I can tell you is that these colors are dark, they're earthy. There's a reoccurring theme coming through for you. I associate the seahorse with family, most specifically a father figure, masculine energy. This charm also came out in another group, but there is a deep love, a deep rooting here, a deep connection, and you are a natural leader. This is what I can tell you for sure about your sensual energy and how it influences others. It makes them want to submit. That's a fact right off the bat that's coming through here big time. You have this natural leader energy about you that makes people want to submit, okay? Let's go ahead and continue on. The golden children, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts, okay? And for you, it's rare gifts that's standing out to me, honestly. There's something that you can do. There's like a talent or something that you are able to do that really attracts people. There's a specific thing that tends to draw people to you initially, okay? The seeds of Mintanka, see potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. I'm getting that you're not afraid to have certain conversations. I'm sorry. Wow. You're not afraid to apologize. Okay. Defenselessness, writing past wrongs, uprooting. Didn't I say there was something deep rooted about you? Yeah. I see you very much in control of of healing past heartaches, pains, traumas, losses, most specifically on a generational level, okay, called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. That's what I'm saying. This leader energy within you that you just cannot deny, you can't fight it. It's just naturally there. You are meant to lead. Star ancestors, exactly. I feel like these are your ancestors, and like for every ancestor that you have, in the spiritual realm, there's like a physical manifestation of that person around you. Yeah, the void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. I feel like you are in this place of being grounded, being reawakened, being rerouted in new truths, so that you can gain new knowledge, so you could go through that door, so you could step through that portal. Bottom of the deck, star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. So I feel like you might be feeling this energy of isolation, but in your isolation you grow stronger. I'm seeing that in your isolation, more people begin to follow you, okay? That resonates in your life and manifests in your life in different shapes and forms. So take it as it resonates. But just know that the more darkness that you face, the more temptation that you try to overcome. Most specifically, I'm seeing a temptation to kind of draw your mind downwards, okay? This group has a tendency to downward spiral. And that actually shows up in your healing, when other people view you, like in your sensual energy. It's this Three of Wands constantly putting in the effort to figure something out or to be prepared for something, to get ready to be in the right place. Like someone told you, okay, if you just stand here and you fight this mini battle right here for 20 minutes, I promise you I will be at the end of this with your trophy, with this, whatever it is that you need, you desire. You see the promise through, okay? The Hanged Man, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if someone tells you like to stick something out, even if no one tells you to, I just see that you really are committed to sticking things out. The Six of Coins here, you have this divine knowing of when something is about to change or when something is going to happen or occur. When you're feeling stuck, okay, the Four of Wands, you don't look at it as being stuck. You look at it as a sense of stability, bracing for impact is what I'm getting here. Like you might catch wind or catch word of something that's about to occur, and you stand still for it, okay? That called and the soul gifts. It's like we're right at the precipice of passing through these doorways, okay? Hence the void, and then these doorways. It's like starting at the center of it all is this void, this forgiveness, this wisdom. There's something about the wisdom of the stars, the wisdom of the ocean, and the wisdom of the cosmos that's coming out. Love. Aphrodite, and I'm getting forgiveness here. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. So I get this sense of a soul that is searching for a certain feeling that it's felt before, but its flesh may not be aware of what it's waiting for. But you know when you are in the right place or doing the right thing to get you to this ultimate goal that you don't know how to define, but you'll know it when you feel it. It's like you're on this path of uncertainty with a lot of faith and conscious movement, and it inspires people to kind of emulate you, okay? This reading has been about how do people emulate your energy, based on your sensual influence, okay? Confidence, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like you might have a lot of people kind of revved up and ready to start life again once they leave your energy. Oh wow, as energy, as I say energy, you have a highly impactful energy Confidence says, by earth and air, water and fire, let my confidence take light, burn higher. And then we have the number 13 with energy. A light inside, my fire divine, energy fill me, make me shine. Prosperity. As this tree grows so strong, so fine, I may prosper from the universal divine. There's something about this divine golden truth, or like this golden egg that you have, that you bring to people at the right time. You serve them what they need at the right time. Okay, so it's like you always drop something at the right time, or you always say something at the right time, or you always have just what somebody needs right then in the word. Okay, so wow, that's crazy. That makes me think of like going to church. Okay, so you could be like a pastor, a preacher, or you could have a YouTube channel where you preach, where you do tarot. You can do anything, but it's something about you always having this gem to drop here. Okay, we have the serpent for healing purposes. And wow, just now I was like drawn back to, what was this reading all about? The void. So your sensual energy and influence is one that is all about reaching a certain point and then grounding the self, coming back down to center. Reaching a certain point, giving thanks, coming back down to center. This is really not forgetting where you come from, where you started from, the humble beginnings here. That's why the ancestors kept coming out for you. You might even like leave offerings and such. Yeah, white buffalo. Okay, so there's a strong energy of natives or indigenous peoples coming through here as well. So let me just say that your sensual energy is tied up in the way that your ancestors light up your life and you allow them to guide you, in the way that you listen, the way that you convey that message, the way that you observe signs, symbols, synchronicities confidently, then makes people take notes and be like, you know what, I feel like I can do that too, but in their own way. I want to pack away everything except for the base layer of this reading. Yeah, exactly. Going back to center, where we started. That's what it's all about. Wow. Oh my gosh. I just want to like cry right now. How do I put this into words? It's like no matter how much success you reach, no matter what goes down in your life, you will always just be magnified even more, because there's like this energy of like running back into a shell or a home, or running back to your place of prayer, your place of gratitude, your dwelling, your safe space. And here is where the ancestors, the angels, the guides, God, Spirit talks to you. And it keeps you humble in a way that is very prominent for your path, specifically through this life. Again, I don't want to stress that like being humble is being meek and like talking the self down. It's absolutely not that at all. But for everyone's life purpose, I feel there's a certain level of humble or humility that is required. And you are the perfect balance of this humbleness, this humility, this sanctified energy, like this bowing down before a higher power energy that will keep you aligned, that will keep you centered, that will keep you grounded, that will keep you in love, healing, and fairness. And so you influence people in the sense that they want to be more honest, loving, kind, caring, open, and fair. Follow me, 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 yeah, follow me. That is a gospel song. I think it's Follow Me. You know what? Let me find that. Follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. Now, okay. Follow me, gospel song. Oh gosh. Oh, here it is. Sunday service choir, follow me. Sunday service choir, follow me. So make sure you look that up if you were drawn to this reading. Sunday service choir, follow me. Must listen for you. Thank you guys so much for choosing and trusting me to be a reader. I hope this reading brought a little bit of peace, love, light, healing, clarity, and most importantly, truth and motivation to you. This reading was not the old way of hyping you up about your sensual sexual energy. This is that deep-seated, deep-rooted sensuality that just oozes and radiates from your aura because of the way that you've molded your soul over these lifetimes or this span of just energetic existence, if you will. Okay. So I hope you guys found this reading helpful. Thank you so much for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. I hope this reading brought a little bit of peace, love, light, healing, clarity, and most importantly, truth and motivation to you. If you enjoyed this reading, give this video a thumbs up and be sure to check out part 2 to find out significant messages towards your dharma right here, right now, meant to find you today, okay? And if you would like to leave a donation, there is a virtual tip jar in the description box. Always appreciated, never required. Thank you in advance. And let's go ahead and hop into part 2. Here we are, part 2, our 4 groups. We have group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, and group number 4. Feel free to be called to these groups based on color, shape, size, whatever it may be. But these are messages meant to find you at this time. Significant messages in regards to your dharma, whether you believe in that or not, or just fated messages for you at this time, honestly. But it's taking a step towards your purpose, towards your personal purpose, not the purpose that the world gave to you. So let's go ahead and get started. Group number 1. If you selected this little black stone, then this is your reading. I'm going to go ahead and place it right here. I'm not sure if it's in the frame, but what I'm going to do is pull a center tea leaf card in regards to the path towards your personal dharma, okay? And then we're going to pull northeast, south, and west. And I will let you know what they represent once we get there. So one card for the center of this reading. Just one. One card for the center of this reading. Okay. All right, so we have ladder, climbing towards success. Okay, so your dharma, your purpose is specifically related to a higher level of success. This can be in many different forms, all right? But I am seeing that for the majority of you that selected this group, your dharma, your purpose is actually on a path that you are unaware of at this time. So let's go ahead and pull your North card to find out your physical being represented as your purpose, your dharma. What wants to come out on the North side representing your physical being? We have the Chariot. Exactly. With the Chariot coming out here, we're talking about commitment. You are physically committed to constantly moving towards something, towards this greater purpose. I see that you have like an overall general landscape of where you want to go, and it's becoming more refined with time here. Okay, so if you're feeling a little lost, if you feel like you want to go left and right, don't be afraid to explore both of those territories. Okay, the 10 of Cups, you are just being called to flow towards the things that naturally light you up, and you will kind of learn how to adjust along the way. There's something about you learning through experience that is vital to your path here. All right, so moving forward into the east, let's talk about new beginnings in regards to your dharma. Okay, this is going to be a significant new beginning that you can look forward to in the recent times, closer than you think we are. Okay, let's see what sort of new beginning is going to be unlocking in regards to my group number one's dharma. Okay, that one card singled itself out. Let's see what it is. Bottom of the deck, we have creativity here. Okay, and this creativity card always comes to me as if it's a creative tower moment. Okay, it says, by all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. And I feel like that tower is representative of energy that pours down unto you. Okay, we have love. Okay, so that energy pouring down unto you is love coming from the divine. Aphrodite, I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. So if you've ever wondered if literal commitment, love, marriage was in the books for you, it absolutely is. There is a new beginning in love awakening for you. Hence the 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. So this group, just know that no matter where you are in your life right now, your dharma, part of your purpose, is a love connection in your life. Oh my gosh, someone's like jumping up and down, screaming like, yay, yay, I knew it, like, yes. Look, if you know that deeply, all I'm doing is confirming something that you've already intuitively picked up on, but you allowed your flesh to talk you down from it. All right? White buffalo at the bottom of the deck here. Representing south, so this is going to be challenges in regards to reaching your dharma, your purpose. We have the seer. Okay, so this is quite literally referring to you potentially being blinded to something. This could be to multiple things. This could be blindness to your own power potential. This could be blindness to someone's role in your life. Okay, yeah, I am seeing like a confusion here on who should come along with you for the ride, like in the long haul. I'm seeing that that's going to be a challenge here for you, deciding who's meant to be there at the end once you've reached this certain point of this destination that you have in mind here. I see that you have a lot of high hopes, and these are all going to be met and even beaten in some cases. But you're just being called to allow yourself to awake to this energy, allow yourself to relax into this energy, like a slow awakening that allows you to relax into the energy that you are waking up to, this new life that you are waking up to every single day. It's like slow but constant transformations along the way. You're just being called to really be in the moment. And so now let's get into the West, your emotions regarding your dharma. How is this completing you? Okay, and we have the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So on an emotional sense, on an emotional scale, I'm seeing that also parenthood or birthing some sort of new way of being or something new and creative. This could be a book, this could be a movie, this could be an actual person, this could be you birthing a school, but it's something that you create based on this love that is stirred up within you. This is you seeing things through a whole new loving lens, committing to things in a whole new loving way. Okay, so love is a big part of your dharma, a part of your purpose, a part of your path, and that is definitely you recognizing what is deserving of what levels of love in your life. I'm seeing that you may kind of put things to the test more often than not. Things that are meant to be in your life, you kind of question it more often than you should. But hey, it is what it is. Should, shouldn't, wouldn't, couldn't. At the end of the day, we always align with what's meant to be, so there's no need to worry. Okay, so we have the, what is this? Hyrith? I have no idea. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. You are seeking something. You have felt something deeper than you've ever experienced or deeper than you've ever seen before. And you're trying to fit these puzzle pieces that drop into your life into this pre-existing notion of what it should already feel like. I see you either mending the two or separating the two completely. Like, again, I was talking about two different directions. So I feel like there's like this fanciful sense of love that you have, and maybe something is not meeting or reaching or beating the requirements. So you're like, okay, but I still love this thing. I'm seeing you learning two different definitions of love and applying it in your way, applying it in your life in a way that is going to bring prosperous success to you here. Okay, so I see abnormal movement in your love life, whether this is regarding other people or other places, other things, but I just see the things that you love. You guys love each other differently than the majority would, and that is fine. So however this may resonate in your world, take this message if you would like, leave it if you would not. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. If you'd like to leave a donation, there is a virtual tip jar in the description box, but this is a message that was meant to reach you at this time regarding your dharma, your purpose, your point of no return, the point that you don't want to return from. Just know that you are on the way, and what it is that you are seeking, this mold that you have built, it will all come together. This mold doesn't seem to be aligning with the life that you are met with. It'll all make sense. Just keep creating, keep going, keep being dominant in all of those new spaces, and you will be amazed with what you find. Thank you so much for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. I hope this reading brought a little bit of peace, love, light, healing, clarity, and most importantly, truth and motivation to you. Hopefully I didn't already say that, but if I did, double time. Let's get into group number 2. Group number 2, this little mini amethyst. Here we are, little mini amethyst. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here. I'm hearing 1985, I arrived. 33 years, damn I'm grateful I survived. Okay, that's 1985. Why am I tongue twisted? Like, what is that? 1985 by J. Cole. So let's go ahead and get significant messages for your dharma. Okay, significant messages in regards to the steps towards your purpose. What messages need to come out? So right now I'm going to pull a tea leaf card to go in the center. And then there's going to be 4 cards for the 4 cardinal directions, and I will let you know what they stand for as we move along. So your center card for the messages meant to come out in regards to your dharma. We have Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. This is an energy of maturing, okay? Maturing, reaching a certain level of maturity. Lily, spiritual love, yeah. So this is definitely, it's telling us that a focal point of your life is in regards to your spiritual development. To your spiritual success. And someone here is saying, no, it's not. Someone's objecting that. They absolutely hate the idea of this, and this is exactly why it is true, because it is exactly what you need at this time. Sensuality. Your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. The number 21. For a lot of you, this is about blossoming, blooming into your physical attributes, because the north cardinal direction represents your physical body. So a part of your dharma is reaching this point of spiritual alignment, beauty, and development. This is telling you that a glow up is in your future. Like, a glow up is guaranteed to you. The more that you let go, the more that you release spiritually, the more that you lighten the load, the more beautiful you become on the external. plane, and this is a part of your purpose. For some reason, you finding yourself very physically and sexually and sensually appealing is an important aspect in your path. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the East now. The East, new beginnings in regard to your dharma. This is a new beginning that is distant but closer than you think. New beginning. I just saw the path. Just one card. Oh my gosh, the path just came out again. The path. This is you opening up a whole new portal, a whole new life, a whole new circumstance, a whole new way of being, a whole new way of existing. Oh, excuse me. This is a whole new creative chapter. This is a sense of setting the self free. This is your purpose, to set yourself free from, what is this term coming through? I'm hearing sensual detachment. Okay, so this is about you getting connected and feeling connected to, okay, I'm hearing for your womb. So if you are feminine, you can take that. But if not, even if you're masculine and you don't have a womb, I'm speaking in terms of your divine feminine womb. Okay, you're just getting in touch and in tune with spirituality, earth. I'm hearing this like gravitational pull. Okay. This is about accepting the inevitable, a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Accepting the inevitable of South challenge, representing the South and the challenges. We have a new earth. So this is where you are right now, is not seeing how this is even possible. Like my crown chakra is going crazy right now. You're not seeing how this is possible. You're literally in the midst of the greatest challenge in regards to you reaching your dharma, your purpose, your best version of self, the greatest version of yourself that is constantly ever evolving. Bottom of the deck, big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Spirit is trying to grace you with the energy, the divine power of dreaming, of thinking, believing, and then doing, getting it done. Okay, so that was representing your South cardinal direction, the challenges. That's most likely where the majority of you are right now. But there are like 35% of you I'm hearing that have stepped into this seeing. The more that you grow and develop and the more that you are more authentic and true to yourself, the more beautiful you appear on the outside. You guys are stepping into that. The Page of Cups here. And the Page of Cups is representing the West, your emotions. So this is definitely knocking at your intuition's door here. Speaking in terms of spirituality and sensuality, this is your inner divine feminine that is meant to shine in this lifetime in regards to reaching your dharma, your purpose, your highest point of success, your point of no return. This is the truest version of you that you can possibly reach in this lifetime. And then once you reach that point, you evolve beyond Ace of Coins, beyond what you can even fathom. There's something that comes of all of this beyond what you can even fathom. And that's why the greatest challenge represented here is simply you believing it. This is like the story of the ugly duckling that turned into the swan, okay? In whatever way that may resonate for you, that could be quite literally in appearances, but this could also just be in the way that you view yourself, because I feel like this group is very hard on themselves, their external appearance. That throat chakra, that air, that burst of air that just came through my throat chakra. This lifetime, your dharma, your purpose is setting yourself free from your own harshest criticisms. and allowing yourself to freely flow into your intuitive feelings, emotional guidances. This is how you grow and develop and just fall in love and fall into the flow of life. I'm seeing a lot of creativity, sensual dancing, laughing, playing, singing, as it all says here, unfolding before you if you would simply allow it. Okay, so again, focusing on this challenge here, you have to simply believe that this is obtainable. This light, this love, this joy is obtainable, because at the end of the day, it's all in your mind. So thank you so much for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. I hope this reading brought a little bit of peace, love, light, healing, clarity, most importantly, truth and motivation to you. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and if you would like to leave a donation, there is a virtual tip jar in the description box. Thank you so much for choosing and trusting me to be your reader once again. And I do hope to see you return, but I'm going to go ahead and leave this reading right here, and let's hop into the next group. Group number 3 that selected this little caramel flesh toned crystal stone. This is your reading. And there's this energy of you being sent here or sent somewhere. So like sent to Earth on a mission, or sent to a certain school because you teach a certain subject. The way that you do something is being like mandated statewide, and you're now sharing this. Okay, but there's something about you being an example. You starting off blind, you starting off with a new mind, and then reaching some point of success, reaching some point of understanding, having some sort of tower moment, and creating or manifesting or transitioning, just changing something completely. Okay, there's something about the way that you see something with a new perspective, a fresh viewpoint, that is worth honoring. Okay, I'm speaking in terms of the spiritual realm. I'm seeing like you are a spiritual example. It's almost as if you have an audience on the spiritual plane, and they are learning from your physical existence right now because of the way that you do something. You are being honored for the way that you maneuver, the way that you change, the way that you take risks. You're being honored in some way, shape, or form. So this card is representative of the center energy around your dharma, your purpose. And it is the 4-leaf clover, great good fortune. So that just kind of highlights what I was saying, is that for you to be viewed as this type of spiritual example, your dharma is really rooted in success, happiness, joy, love, light, creativity, and constant newness, constant change. Okay, so we're going to tap into the 4 cardinal directions, and I will let you know what they represent as we get there. So right now we're starting off with north. This represents your physical body in regards to your dharma. Your physical body in regards to your dharma. We have balance. So there's something about your existence in general that is a fair start. Okay, this could be talking about like your appearance or your socioeconomic status. There's something about a fair start. Yeah, like you have a fair beginning to build something. Okay, like you don't start off with everything. Okay, you are given like you're given a fair amount. Okay, the median, or let's talk about it in terms of knowledge. The veil is not completely lifted in your life, okay? But I'm seeing that you find yourself, you find joy, you find purpose in slowly unveiling your life one stage at a time. God, I hope I'm getting this message across accurately. It's like you came to this life, you were dropped off here, and you knew exactly what you were doing when you got here, but once you got here and things got started, your memory was completely wiped. So you literally have a whole fresh new perspective. And because of that, you are now like this psychologist, this theorist, someone who can look at things from an unbiased perspective, an unbiased standpoint, and you are creating something with that. Okay, this is something about like your story, like rags to riches, or creating something from nothing, or something from a little bit. Okay, now, representing the East, these are new beginnings in regards to your Dharma. Lifting the veil. Oh, guys, you saw me shuffle these cards out. Oh my gosh. Your purpose is literally in living life and unveiling life right before your eyes again and again. This is what you asked for. This is what you chose to do, to unveil your life from this specific standpoint, from this specific life, to pride yourself on how you get there. It's like you find true joy in the journey, even though I'm knowing right now, I think your flesh is just realizing this. I think your flesh is just enjoying the journey, like just about to start enjoying the journey, or just allowing the self now to finally enjoy the journey of unveiling these things in life, and just allowing life to bless you when you exist in a way that is realistic. Okay. This says questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Wow. Bottom of the deck, lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Exactly. Like you literally chose to do this again. So you might get a lot of deja vu moments in your life. And it's because, yeah, you have done something very similar to this before, but you enjoyed it so much the first time, or all seven times around, that God, you just want to keep doing it over and over again. Page of Cups, but it's all about your memory, your repetition, your intuition. The Page of Cups representing your challenges. This is literally just you finally trusting yourself, intuitively following your intuition and saying, you know what, I know that my intuition will lead me great places. It's like you have to keep reliving this same lesson all over again. It's funny I was doing this because it's making me think of a question mark. It's like you question if life is really full of miracles, and every lifetime you have uncovered that life is full of miracles, but until you actually tap into that miraculous energy through your intuitive guidance, you're unbelieving, you're questioning, you're unsure. But you find joy in being surprised by life's miracles, by God's grace in each lifetime. And I'm seeing that you've experienced a lot of different perspectives, sides, angles, a lot of start points, and you've reached a lot of different end points. I'm seeing that you are really closing out a cycle. Like this is the victory lap. This is the final one here. Like you're reaching some massive point of no return. Your level of dharma is reaching its highest peak in this lifetime. The Six of Wands, you're winning in this lifetime. Okay. Oh, we just cut to a commercial here. That was very unexpected. I didn't even know we had commercials here. So let's go ahead and wait for this and then get into our last card. This reading was absolutely beautiful, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Wow, like, are we really this rude? Like, are we really this rude? This video has never showed commercials before. It's all good, though. Whatever. I'm gonna let it slide. Y'all didn't even warn me. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into your final card. West, emotions in regards to your dharma. If I had to guess, I'm just getting confidence, happiness, childlike joy, childlike innocence. Okay. What is the emotion in regards to the dharma here? But this is definitely about being surprised by life. All right, we have... Oh my gosh, look. Look at the yellows, the oranges. Harvesting prosperity is your birthright. This is a part of your dharma. But you may be like, yo, like, why do I want to start at the bottom? This is what you enjoy doing. This is how you enjoy building, is getting it on your own. You have the kind of soul that likes to get it on your own and get it in new ways from different angles. You like a challenge. That's why you're here. That's why you chose this position. Harvest. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. What a beautiful reading. Success is your birthright. Prosperity, abundance, and harvesting all that you desire is your birthright. Harvesting miracles, manifesting miracles, creating miracles in your life from a harmonious state, from a not so favorable starting point, but not unfavorable either. Okay, there's this energy of not starting from the bottom, but you definitely were not at the top. You were right in the middle in some way, shape, or form, but you're reaching prosperity. Number 3, as this tree grows so strong, so fine, so may I prosper from the universal divine. Just wow. I think this is the most beautiful reading I've ever experienced on this channel. So thank you for being here. Thank you to the guides for bringing this topic to us. I'm so grateful. Much love to you all. Thank you for choosing and trusting me to be a reader. I hope this reading brought a little bit of peace, love, light, healing, clarity, most importantly, truth and motivation to you. If you'd like to book a personal reading, very first link in the description box. To make that happen, head on over to the Goddess of the Unknown to book a personal reading today. If you enjoyed this video enough, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to leave a donation, there is a virtual tip jar in the description box. Always appreciated, never required. Much love, much thanks, and let's go ahead and get into the final group. Group number 4, this beautiful little heart-shaped, in my opinion, heart-shaped blue stone. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to place it right here, and for you all, this group is most definitely giving me my wild card energy. So I get that the overall grand scheme of your dharma is the same, like the main idea, but the way that we reach that point is very different. It's like this one group is covering a broad spectrum, a broad range. I'm hearing thousands of you. There are thousands of you being represented here. And we have the Tower, and because of that, you know what, I'm going to do something that I didn't do before. And we had these other cards to come out as well. So, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. The very first one is the Tower. So, boom, change. Solid foundation, success with effort. Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. So you are going to be shown some sort of success based on action that you take towards something that you wish for. Wishbone, a wish is granted. When a wish is granted, I want you to know it's because it was meant to. You worked for it, okay? There's something that you have worked for. You've done the external work, the inner work, a change for the better is now unfolding before you, okay? So that was a message that wanted to come out first, but what I'm going to do is magnify this reading. Okay, so there were 4 groups, and I'm going to take it as such. I am pulling the 4 directions for all of these cards and seeing what comes of it for us. Okay, so actually let's see if we could do it like this. There's going to be a lot of cards on the table, so let's just get started. All right, this is what needs to come out for you all. Okay. Oh, okay. No, Spirit's like, okay, do it this way. Okay, so I'm going to take these cards and I will take directions for all of these, but this is what needed to come out first, was the unfoldment of this storyline here. Okay, so now the cardinal directions, we have north. This is going to represent your physical being on this journey, on this path towards your dharma, your purpose. Then we have the east, representing new beginnings towards this significant chapter, towards your dharma, your purpose. South, we have challenges in regards to your dharma or your purpose. And west, we have emotions in regards to your dharma and purpose. So here we have your very first card that actually wants to represent the center of your overall reading. But let's just talk about how these cards came in first of all. Boom, we're looking for a change. We're making the change. We've decided what we want, and now we have set our sights somewhere. And we've seen success, or we are going to see success, or we have seen success, or we're seeing success unfolding. We're changing as our external world changes as well. And the center of all of this the Hierophant. I feel like this Hierophant is an architect, is looking at a blueprint, seeing the overall idea, the overall message, and then taking the necessary steps. Yeah, the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. This is seeing some form of clarity here. Okay, so, okay, philosophers. This is my group of philosophers, my group of explorers, my shapeshifters. You guys have landed here, crash landed here. And it was not by chance, it was not by accident. There's a significant finding or resource or empire that you're going to build. There's some sort of creation that is coming from you specifically as an individual that is going to alter the way that life exists. All right, so representing your north, we have the 10 of Cups. North, this is speaking of your physical being. So let me just let you know that health is your wealth, okay? I'm seeing that your home life is very important to you. There's some sort of sanction, some sort of sanctuary, okay? A sacred place, a sacred space. Thank you, Spirit. Your body is your temple. Okay, this is, wow, the Fool card. This is speaking of renewal. This is speaking of guarding the self. Your path to your dharma is keeping your temple sacred, not allowing anything to infiltrate this space. Okay, because it is key in your foundation. The 10 of Cups has like these stairs, and I see this equivalent to this tower here. There's some sort of building up, and remember I said blueprints, like they're building something, they're creating something. What does this have to do with the Dharma? Let's go ahead and build onto this reading with East, new beginnings in regards to the Dharma of my group number 4s. There's a lot of eyes popping up. There were a lot of eyes. Like, not all these cards have eyes. Look at that. But the eyes keep popping up. Eyes, eyes. Health. Oh my gosh. I just talked about your health. Okay, so whether you are facing some sort of challenges or whether you never have faced any sort of challenges in regards to your physical well-being, I'm seeing that this is very important on your path. Some of you may be a bit paranoid in regards to your health, but I'm seeing that health is your birthright here. Harmony. Be at peace knowing that health is yours. Mother Earth, sweet Mother Earth, bright, bring me your health and might. This is speaking of nourishment. You saw the caterpillar at the bottom of the deck and the butterfly. It takes a lot of nourishment to reach that point. I'm seeing that your Dharma has a lot to do with you realizing what nourishes you, what makes you feel healthy, what makes you glow. For some of you, this is your skincare routine, or like your routine that you, like how you care for your body from within, okay? But it's something about balance and some sort of renewal, some sort of space of tranquility. Okay, so representing South, okay, your challenges, we have the gift here. Okay, so I'm saying, okay, your challenges, the gift of sight. Wow, and at the bottom of the deck is the light, just to emphasize what I'm about to say. Your main challenge in this life is going to be seeing something you see so far ahead that you then try to put the pieces together. You are a very intelligent being. Again, you have the blueprints, but now you're trying to figure out how to move in order to get all of these pieces to fall into the place to align with this blueprints reading. You're really able to see very far into the future. which can be quite frustrating for you. But just know that this is not without reason. This is not to torture you or to taunt you. This is a gift. And you know, as with most gifts, they come as a blessing and a curse. So just know that if you're struggling with understanding if you're seeing into a realistic future, you absolutely are. You just got to trust what you see. Trust and believe and feel everything that you see. This card wants to go at the center. This card wants to represent West, which is your emotions in regards to your dharma. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. So I am seeing that you are not allowing your emotions to hinder your success or blind you. So with this gift, I see that it does bring a lot of turmoil to your inner being. Okay, so I'm seeing that your mental health, your emotional health is very important. And if you have any sort of physical ailments, they are manifesting as a result of some sort of emotional imbalance. So it's important for you to keep yourself centered and at peace and grounded and aligned, and allow yourself to relax into success. That's what you're being called to do, is allow yourself to relax into success, to stay on top of your emotional state, because that manifests into some physical health or blockages for you. And at the center of your reading, whale and orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. So your dharma is recognizing how your internal well-being reflects into your external well-being. And I'm seeing that a part of your dharma is also finding healthy ways of coping, healthy ways of releasing through this journey. The bottom of the deck for you, we have Inner Earth. Oh my gosh, you'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. Keeping yourself calm, collected, and relaxed on this journey is a part of your dharma. Much love, much life to you. Thank you so much for choosing and trusting me to be your reader. I hope this reading brought a little bit of peace, love, light, healing, clarity, but most importantly, truth and motivation. Thank you for allowing me to organize your reading on the spot, because that's what I love about what I do, is pulling on camera. You see the truth unfold right before your eyes. Intuition don't lie, baby. Trust your intuitive feelings, and remember that your gift is a blessing. The only way it is cursed is if we allow it to stir us up within. Remember, your goal is to stay grounded and keep those waters calm within you on this path to success. Nourish yourself, nourish your soul, nourish your body with the right foods, water, and everything that it needs and that it desires, and all the love that it seeks. I hope this reading brought a little bit of peace, love, light, healing, clarity, most importantly, truth and motivation to you. I don't know if I said that already. I say it like a million times. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. And if you'd like to leave a donation, there is a virtual tip jar in the description box. Always appreciated, never required. Box. I feel like I said that kind of weird. Description box. Much love, much light, and I'll see you next time. Bye. I'll take you. I'll take